connect with me? Feed my fantasy. Are you connect with me? Feed my fantasy.
What?
He said, whose baby mama is this? What's going on, guys? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Pill Pod. Shout out to my girl, Toby, here.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody here. Now they can see your face on.
Okay, cool.
Here, scoot a little bit in right here
This
so
way?
they can, now they can see you better. Just, you can see right here in this camera here.
Okay,
A little
right.
bit more that way. A little bit more that
Oh,
way.
this way?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Perfect. No, and here I even got this for you, so then people can go follow you like ASAP. Like you literally look, it says Instagram. It has your, so people can literally go follow you right now. That's dope. But no, how's it going? How's your night going today?
It's going good. Thank you for having me.
Did you work today?
No, I was off.
Where do you want to disclose where you work at or not really?
I just work at a sports bar.
At a sports bar?
Yeah.
No, so how's money there? Do you make a lot of money right now, or do you think the economy is like shitty right now compared to how it was 6 months ago or a year ago?
I definitely do feel like there is like a difference. But I also feel like it matters like where you're at and like the location too. So I'm like more like Frisco, Plano area. So like money's always gonna be good there.
There's always money up there.
But that's the whole reason why I stopped doing like bottle service, because working those hours and then the money was not adding up too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like the club money is definitely not the same.
Yeah.
At all.
Here, hold the mic in your lap. I think it might look better just for the camera.
That? Okay.
They might meme it and make it make pictures of you holding a dick or something though. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Yeah. No, hey, what's up, 5'6"? How's it going, dude? What's good, bro? How's your night going, man? Thanks for always coming back. What do you think about the whole Drake thing? Have you seen anything about the Drake shit?
I haven't seen the video. I don't appreciate people talking about my man like that.
Do you want to see the video?
I've tried to go look it up, but I know it's like only on Twitter. I was too lazy to make me a Twitter account. But
how do you not have Twitter?
I don't use it. I don't use like social media like that. I mean,
you need to get on Twitter because Elon took it over and it's just way better now.
I wouldn't even tweet anything. I wouldn't know what to tweet.
You don't gotta tweet. You just gotta be on it. It's just the best app. It's just like the best thing to be on right now. I think Instagram's gonna die like in the next couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, because that shit sucks.
Well,
it's horrible.
I feel like TikTok already consumes a lot of my time, so I don't need to add another.
How much time do you spend on TikTok a day?
A lot. Like I like to just scroll through the videos. So I've been seeing all the memes of like.
So how much time do you spend on TikTok a day? Do you get the little notification on your phone? Like how much do you spend on it?
No, I have those like taken off.
I don't want to see how bad my addiction is right now. Adam Heck, when Gotham is in ashes, then you have my permission to die in vain. I don't get the reference, but I feel it. Soldier Boy voice, Drake. Dude, what makes me so mad, Donnie, is I brought over, like the whole soundboard and it doesn't fucking work right now. Unless y'all hear a ha-ha right now, let me know if y'all hear it. But I know I don't fucking hear it. I can't figure out how to fix it.
Oh, that's so cool. It has like different like
pictures to know which thing to press. Yeah, Donnie did that, man. He put in the work and put everything on the Stream Deck to make it really easy. But no, so when it comes to the whole dick thing, or no, actually I want to ask more about Twitter or TikTok. What's your algorithm like always showing you? Is there like a certain thing that you're always seeing right now. Did you see any videos about like your guy asking you about Valentine's Day? Like
I've seen some videos about that. I feel like a bunch of the videos that come on my like For You page or whatever are like girl stuff, like a bunch of gym clothes or like girls like people reenacting like pulling up on their man or whatever, stuff like that.
all like the fucking ghetto crazy
Yeah, like,
crazy
yeah,
bitch shit.
like-
Oh man, but it's because every time you see like those crazy ones, you're like, oh, that's fucking me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, comment, share, send it to all my
Right,
girlfriends.
yes. Or like, like the I guess toxic stuff.
Oh
Like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like my girl sends me at least like 10 TikTok. I don't watch any of them, but she sends me at least 10 TikToks a day, and it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
It's so much just bullshit. Do you feel like it's brainwashing at all?
Yeah, I mean, it can't. Yes, my
And you spend more time on TikTok than Instagram for sure.
Oh yeah, just because like
Instagram's just like a messaging app, basically.
I feel like that, and just like I don't know.
And even like when you're bored at work, the first thing that you'll check probably is TikTok over
TikTok.
Instagram.
I mean, so yeah, like I'll get on my Instagram and it'll just be to see if like anyone's like messaged me, like any of my friends or anything like that, and then I quickly get out of it. And then TikTok, I spend like most of my time on it, just scrolling through videos.
Man,
I don't post on it. I just watch it.
I was wondering how bad TikTok is, like because I know my girl's on it all the time, and it's just like, yeah, I guess every girl in that age bracket is on it. What is Toby short for? Because that's a guy's name.
It's not short for anything. It's my nickname.
It's just her nickname, man.
Yeah, it came from my last name.
I mean, it's cool to hear it in a girl instead of a guy for once.
Right, I think
because
it's
you're
different.
used to it always hearing it as a guy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, don't hear anything. Yeah, I can't get it to work, bro. I guess I'll just have to figure that one out. So yeah, back to Drake though. What do you if you saw his dick and it was small, like what would you think about it? Would it bother you?
Well,
'Cause I know, like guys, like I know Toby like well, and I know that you're a big fan of Drake, or like you've always.
that's why I said I don't
Yeah.
appreciate people talking about my man.
Yeah. So like,
I
so
don't
like
want to see that.
when it comes to him, like say because I really have this theory that like when a girl sees your dick, like it can really make or break something sometimes, depending on the type of girl, obviously. And like if you saw his dick and it was small, would it like kind of be like, well, I'm not attracted to him at all anymore?
Like just going off of just not even knowing him.
Yeah.
Drake.
I mean, you know him pretty well. We all know Drake to an extent. You know?
I mean, I would be like, damn, like that sucks because he was perfect.
it's the one thing that he just needed to have, and it would have been fine.
Right.
So, but what if it was like clearly like it was like fresh out of the shower or something, and maybe it was he's a grower, not a shower. Like would you instantly assume just because he was like not horny, like that means that it's small?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I don't even. Okay, when you say small, like, what are you talking? You mean like?
I mean, like if you saw his boner and it was clearly like, okay, that's a small boner, like he's like jacking off or something, which the video is of him jacking off. I haven't seen it. I'm not fucking gay, I'm not a faggot, but I just like, yeah, I definitely know that it was a jack off video. So like, if you saw him jacking off, would that be like a turn off if it was a small penis?
Right, because it's like, why are you filming that?
Yeah.
Like, why are you filming that? No one wants to see that. And yeah, like. I would be upset if you sent that to my phone. Like,
but he could be a grower in our shower. So if he's like fresh out of the shower and just sent like a video, I don't think that says anything because he might be a grower. You know.
Yeah.
You can't judge him based off that.
No, for sure.
He is light skinned. You know. You just gotta give him a chance. And like, so like, what kind of type of guys are you? If you got like Drake, like, what type of guys are you into? Do you like light skinned dudes? Do you like black guys, Mexicans? You know, Asians?
I don't discriminate. I've only ever dated like a Mexican dude though, so I've never been with like a black guy.
Never been with a black guy. Mm-mm. Drake would be number one.
Yeah, he would.
He would be the lucky guy.
He would be my only one.
What about any other like actors or like musicians or anything like that?
That I have that I find attractive?
Yeah.
I think Moneybagg Yo is so cute.
Wait, is he from Dallas? Is he the one from Dallas?
No, he's not from Dallas.
Okay, but no, Moneybagg. Who's he dating though?
Her name is Ari.
Yeah,
she's so like she's so bad.
Yeah, they're like a very popular couple.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They do all the stupid cute shit.
Yeah.
I think that's so dumb when those couples do that because they're just flexing on everybody. Just like they literally ruin relationships with that shit.
Why?
Because everybody's trying to compete with that. It's like, oh
But you
man,
know,
like what
it's
the fuck?
like
I
they
can't
do it
get you
because
10 different roses.
well,
Like,
and that does suck because it's like girls see that and then they're like, I need my man to do that for me. But
Yeah.
hello, you're not dating Moneybag Yo. You're dating someone that's like.
so that's my big beef with the TikTok thing. So like that TikTok trend that was really big this year for Valentine's Day was your guy, even if you're in a relationship, you need to ask your girl,
I don't really
you know,
agree with that.
so like, see, but I don't like these trends because think about how many relationships, like maybe, I don't know, were just like kind of rocky or something, and that shit just threw them over the edge because like
But
the
then,
girl's like, I want this, you know?
but then I feel like that's also like on the girl's part because it's like, why are you letting like social media like influence you, you know, like that much to where, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you,
well, I think that it's just one of those things where you just go with the crowd. Like, do you think that men or women go with the crowd more? Like, do you think one sex does it more? Do you think we both kind of retarded and just act like sheep sometimes?
I think, yeah, I think it's both because I think the girls like see like girls get on Instagram saying like, if he's not tricking, you know, blah blah blah. Like now it's like, oh, if he's not paying this like first date or paying for my nails for the first date, you know, I'm not going out with him. Which I'm like, I don't agree with that. And then guys, they see rappers and all that
They're
talking
like,
about
if she
like,
don't fuck on the first night,
yeah,
I'm done.
or also like, I can fuck this bitch and fuck that bitch, but like you're just someone in
You're
Dallas.
just average.
Yeah,
You're
like
just
you're
normal.
not that. So when you get to that status, like okay, like talk to me then.
Well, that's why I think that they can do that is because, you know, like they're at that. They must be somewhat at that status.
No,
If
it's
they can get
because
girls
these
like
girls blow their heads up.
that. They gas them up.
They gas them up, and then they have these guys thinking that they are something that they are not. I'm so tired of the Dallas phonies, the Dallas frauds. Like I'm so tired of it.
But what makes these guys frauds?
I worked in the club.
I know. So, like, is it money?
Yes,
like they just flex like they have money, but they're really
yes.
broke.
And
Or
they might not be broke, but it's like, and you know, I just don't care about someone's money. Like, I don't care how much money you're posted up with on Instagram. I don't care how much money or how much jewelry you have or anything like that, because you're not giving it to me, you know, so it's doing nothing for me. But like, I feel like if you're flashy, you're showing all like your like head to toe designer, all that, and you're asking like, what's the cheapest thing y'all got? Like, what? Like, I don't know.
all that designer's fake, and they bought it at.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong for asking like what's the cheapest like option, but it's just like when you're like trying to like flex like that so hard, like what does it matter?
Yeah.
You like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, especially as some. Wait, are you still doing bottle girl service too?
No, I had to let that go.
But why?
One, because the hours, I got tired of the hours, and then also two, because the money. So like if the money was worth it, I wouldn't have given a shit, like, you know, being there that late. But
if you're only making $200-300, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, because I make that like way more getting off at 11 or like even working like a day shift sometimes at the bar that I'm at now.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I had to quit that.
Donnie pause. I don't even know what I said, man. Y'all always be getting me on that shit. I don't even know what the fuck I said. He's from Memphis. Yep.
Oh yeah, Moneybag. Yeah,
he is from Memphis.
Yeah.
No, and then whenever it comes to like working that type of service industry, because the place that you work at, so like I give a lot of advice to guys like on how to like find girls or talk to girls or just honestly be around more pretty girls, because what I teach a lot to the guys is like how to just be calibrated.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is like, say like you were in the army, what they do is they'll do a training session where they make you stand down line where people are shooting over your head. Mm-hmm. And the whole point is to like scare you and to make you feel that fear of bullets flying over, feel like how, because you feel the pressure, like you feel all types of crazy shit. You hear it right there whizzing over. And the whole point is to get their body and like their blood pressure and everything, you know, calibrated. And so when they're in an actual fight, they'll be okay. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these guys, they're super nervous that suck around women, and they're not calibrated enough. So it's like I want to send them to places like Hooters, place like where you work, so they can like learn about that type of stuff, or just learn how to be calibrated around a pretty girl and not sound like a retard, you know?
I don't even know if that would even be the right like place to send them though. Like they might say some dumb shit.
No, they always do. No, they definitely always do. But that's like the whole point is for like, do you think that a lot of guys that go to your job, like they have a problem with being too upfront? Like, do you want?
Yeah, and I was just about to I'm getting so tired of it, and I'm getting so tired of it.
Give me an example too.
up front.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I didn't get into it. I just got an attitude with somebody because it was like it was the third person that day that asked me. And mind you, they weren't like, I wasn't taking care of them. They weren't my tables or anything like that. But they stopped me and they all literally started with the same question, or this, like, they started the question the same way. And it was, hey, I don't want to offend you by asking you this. And I already know where they're going with it. They're about to ask me if my butt's real. And I'm like, so the guy asked me, I was so irritated. And I said, do you just go up to girls you don't know asking if their butt's real? And he was like, oh, no. And I'm like, oh, like, would you go up to a girl at like the store asking her if her butt's real? Like, no, you wouldn't. So I don't.
So it's not okay at the
No,
restaurant?
I don't care. Like, don't ask me that. Like, and I mean,
honestly, it should be obvious unless you're kind of stupid, in my opinion.
I
Like,
mean,
don't
well,
know.
that's what happens when you just have a good like BBL. You can't tell if it's
Everybody's
real or
gonna ask
natural.
for just
right,
in
but like,
case.
don't even ask. Like, ask me my name
It's
first.
actually a bad game too, guys. Never ask a girl, especially if you're gonna hit on her. You never fucking bring that
I
up,
don't
guys.
even. I don't know, but yeah, I caught an attitude quick, and I don't care what he like thought after that. I just was like,
But do you work at one of those places where like y'all have to wear like y'all's ass out, like ass out?
we're like in bikinis.
Yeah.
But
so-
that's the thing. I'm also like, I wear how I dress there at the bar. I wear that at the beach.
Yeah.
So I'm just like making money wearing my bikini. What's the problem?
Yeah. No.
No
it's
one's
so,
touching me.
It's so easy.
No, like, yeah, no one's touching me. I don't like none of that. Nothing that is going on. I just like,
What's like the best day at a place like that? Can you make like you make like $1,000 in a day?
yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it mostly business owners and stuff like that coming for business shit? Or is it a
during
bunch
the-
of simps, like a bunch of dudes that just
No.
wish they could get some girls and they're just going to be around bitches?
I feel like
If you could categorize the men, how would you do it?
I would say a lot more business at this one, just
Okay.
because it's like I said, Frisco, Plano area. So it's a different clientele.
Yeah.
If you going to Ojos Locos in like Dallas, it's gonna
Exactly.
be all the guys that you see.
And
at
like,
the
do you
club.
work day shifts usually? So it's like all those guys going out to lunch together and shit.
Yeah, I like to work. Actually, I just picked up a couple of day shifts, and I liked it because I'm there for 11 to like 4, and I make like 6 to 7 in the day shift, and I'm like, yeah,
That's insane.
no, it's the easiest thing.
I'm about to send my girl. I'm just kidding. I would never.
Tell her.
No, I would
so
never.
pretty.
She's not allowed to have her ass out. Hell no. Hell
I get
no.
it,
We
I
got
get
rules in this house. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I walk
And that's
up-
another thing. Some people will be like, oh, how does your man, because so obviously sometimes like some people will be like, oh, can I have your number? And I'll be like, no, I have a man. Why do you work here then? How does he feel about you working here? I'm like, he's
more secure than you are.
he's fine. Like he's fine. He's fine with it. Like,
well, obviously he's more secure than those guys is the way that I see it. Like that guy is just more able to not worry about it. Like he really doesn't. And honestly, I think that it's just a confidence thing. Like if a guy's really confident, he really doesn't give a fuck about it. Like all these guys, like one of the big things that I push back on is like I would never restrict her on like if we go out together. Like obviously dress however you want. I want everything out. I want more people to look at you because they're gonna look at me. Like I like all that.
Period.
But like there's a lot of guys online though who are like, no, like I don't want other guys looking at my girl. And I think that's very like weird. Like that's where I draw the line where I'm like, okay, you're fucking now you're really like I'm kind of insecure because I don't want my girl's ass out at work. But like you're really insecure if you won't even go out with your girl somewhere and like her dress hot.
No,
because
for sure.
like that's just gonna make you look better. Like I don't know. I had that insecurity when I was young with the first girl that I was with. I lost my virginity to. I definitely had that insecurity for that whole relationship, and I got over it because an older dude like sat me down and talked to me about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I get it. Like I look like a fucking simp retard right now.
Yeah. Is he saying something?
He said, I walk up to you and ask if your nose is real and then boop it and run away.
Is he saying that because my nose is cute? Because I've got a lot of people saying like, where'd you go get your nose done? And I'm like, I've never had it. I've never touched my face.
Adam, do you like her nose? You lying. You never touched your face?
Well, as far as like surgery wise, I've had lip injections, of course.
I just learned the other day what whatchamacallit is, fucking Botox, and I didn't realize it kills the nerves in your face, so like you don't have emotion.
Well, not emotions. You just don't have like wrinkles. Like I think it's.
But
great.
doesn't it like kill your ability to like smile and shit too?
No, that's if you overdo it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might need to pull up to this spot. Nah, dude. dude. That's funny, Cam. For real. I'm gonna actually probably have Eric on later this week, or I'm gonna try to. It'll be fun. Um, so whenever it comes to like talking to the guys, like say like you didn't have a boyfriend, like
Mhm.
and you were single, would you talk to a guy from your work if he was like not being a fucking weirdo, or is that weird if like to talk to a guy from your work
Hmm.
that you meet up there? Not a guy that you work with, like a guy that you meet up there.
Right. I don't know.
Because they're all weird and older people usually.
Not even that. I don't know because I'm also like, okay, then it would be in the back of my mind like, do you go to places like this to like pick up girls? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
because it's just like the mentality of if a guy goes to the strip club to pick up girls too, kind of.
I don't know. It's
Well, just going anywhere to pick up girls like that would be a problem.
I guess. I
Where
don't
would
know.
you rather like? Where do you want to meet a guy? Through like a mutual friend, through the club, dating apps, Instagrams. Like what's your preferred preference if you can meet a new dude?
If I could meet a new dude,
Or like, and how did you meet like the guy you're with right now too?
he slid in my DMs and said, "You fine?"
On Instagram. It's that easy, man.
No.
Does he have a good Instagram? Like it looks like when you click it, like it shows a lot.
No,
and, like,
he.
looks cool?
Oh my god.
Or is he the type where he just has like one picture, like
So I think
very gangster?
I think when he first slid in my DMs, I was like, "Who is this?" And I don't even know what made me respond because his profile pic was not a picture of him. And when I clicked on his profile, like when I followed him back, he had no picture showing his face.
Yes, this proves my point that I bring up all the time that it works, that you can show less and it works.
But so like we were just messaging, and then I think when one of the times he was like, "Let's hang out," and I'm like, "I don't even know what you look like." So like he like video called me, and I saw his face. I said, "Oh, like he's cute." So
God, I told y'all that the profile doesn't fucking matter, you idiots. I've been talking about this for so long. 5'6" said Toby is absolutely beautiful. She doesn't need any plastic surgery.
that's so sweet. Thank you.
That's so nice. And not Toby. And did you get from your mama? Is your mom hot? Like,
Oh, my mom is beautiful.
yeah.
I could show you a photo.
No, I've actually seen your mom before.
Yeah, she's
remember?
beautiful.
Yeah, no, I've actually seen her mom before, guys.
Yeah.
I can kind of vouch on this
And
one.
like she had a surgery done just like a couple of years ago. She just had like her boobs done. But yeah,
How old is she?
She's 44.
And she got her boobs done to like stay looking like super baller and just on top of
Yeah.
everything.
My dad is
Jesus
like my
Christ.
dad is a very like not old school type of dude, but he's just like, oh, I appreciate like a natural. He doesn't understand the shit that I do, but like my mom really wanted that, and like he was just like, you don't need it, but okay, like So I'm like, oh, that's just how it should be, like you should just go with whatever like your woman said.
Whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Is your mom single? Definitely not. It sounds like her dad.
She's in love. Yeah. She's in love with my dad.
Is he like? Would you consider your dad like a simp?
Yes, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off, but I love their relationship. But
I'm sure he's a simp for you too. He takes care of you too. I bet he spoils the fuck out of you.
Not really. I mean,
don't be lying.
No. I have a younger sister, so like she's taken over that.
So she gets.
But
all
like
of it.
he loves me, of course, obviously, but no, he doesn't. He's there for me like emotionally. And
do you have a brother?
Yeah, I do.
How old is he?
He's 16.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have one sister and one brother?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. So
yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oh wow. Have you ever seen how there's like certain personalities out of kids based off of like if they're firstborn, secondborn, or like thirdborn? Like, do you feel like there's certain things that you had to go through in your life since you're like the oldest and the firstborn that like your siblings are never gonna go through?
Yeah, I was the guinea pig.
Yeah, that's what they always say. My
parents were young, first of all, when they had me. So like they were like
they made all the mistakes.
They were trying to figure this shit out like while trying to raise
survive.
Me. Yeah.
And
so one thing about it, like my brother and sister, they don't get their ass beat or nothing. I got my ass beat.
But I mean, it was needed. You're probably the problem child.
No, I promise you I wasn't. I'm talking about like just because I would roll my eyes at my mom or I would talk back, it was, like pulling my hair or pulling my ear. My brother and my sister, they have the worst attitudes, and they will never lay a hand on them.
Wow.
And like I didn't have like a phone, but it was different back then. Like iPhones weren't out like when I was like younger. And like I think the Sidekick was.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you were right.
But like the Sidekick was like, like the.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I loved my Sidekick.
So
Bloop,
that
bloop.
But like they have like the newest iPhones now, and my sister's one of those. She's like a 10-year-old. She's one of those little girls that's on TikTok doing like the Sephora trends
Oh
and all that.
no,
Yeah, so it's like
man.
it's just so
You
different
need to
now.
tell them that they can't be on social media.
No,
or
my
anything,
sister is trying to be like a little like vlogger, and if I were to do stuff like that, like when I got caught taking like they weren't even sexy photos, but just me doing duck lips, like I got in trouble. My sister, on the other hand, she's 10, and she's like, just I don't know. So it's just crazy how different it is now.
No, it is crazy. Time has changed a lot, but we already have something in common. Your mom isn't looking for anything serious. Neither am I. Put them on. Hey, you gotta put Donnie on with your mom. Come on. That's
She's a one-man woman.
yeah, whatever.
She
No,
is. My mom is completely devoted to my dad.
completely because he's such a good simp. I guess he like takes care
Yeah,
of her.
yeah.
So like whenever it comes to because usually they say women are looking for a guy that's like their father. Do you feel like you're looking for a guy just like your dad? It's like a super simp.
Like I do yes, but like not look wise. Because my dad,
He's short, isn't he?
my dad, no.
No, okay. I thought whenever I saw your mom, your dad was with him, and I saw that, but maybe
Well,
not.
what's short? I don't know. What's short?
Well, like I'm 6 foot, so I think anybody under me is short.
Okay, well, typically
Most Mexicans are like 5'10" or less.
well, like I said, the guys that I've dated so far, they've been like short. So like, not short. To me, they're not short.
Because you're short. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Exactly. So any guy over 5'6" is tall to you, probably.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
I
Like, it
think my
doesn't matter.
dad's like 5'8", maybe 5'9". So I think that's
But
tall.
he's taller than your mom.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
But yeah,
make
so that's what I'm saying. What's short and what's tall to you? Because 5'8" is tall to me. And I had asked my other friend, I was trying to put her on with my cousin, and she was like, the first thing she asked was, "How tall is he?" And I was like, "Oh."
You're like, why does that matter?
Well,
We're Mexicans.
I was like, "I think he's 5'8". And she was like, "That's short." I'm like, "What? Like y'all are so mean."
Well, if they use dating apps, that's what they fucking filter based off of. So
that's
that's why
crazy.
they're doing
I don't.
that.
I mean, I'm in
But you don't use dating apps, right?
No, I don't.
So that's why you don't give a fuck about height. See, and I tell y'all this all the time. The best girls don't even give a fuck about this shit because they date in real life. They don't even care about the stupid shit.
But there are girls. I
So
mean, I do
dumb.
have friends that are also like, oh, like
They really want a crazy difference.
But I don't get it. I don't see I don't get it.
I mean,
feel like
obviously, like there is reasons why girls want like
that's not true.
taller, like,
That's not true.
the studies show that a woman wants a tall guy, like a shoulder to hip ratio, like a certain amount, because that shows strength. It shows you can be protected. Like that's a good there's nothing wrong with having like a guy who's like strong, like has a good upper body like strength, and then is also taller so he can protect you from taller guys.
Okay, yeah, well,
you want to be able to go in a room with a guy, and like the thing is the tallest guy always stands out. Like that. Like they always stand out more than everybody else. So like, and if you're in that room and your guy is next to you and he's not taller than that guy, you kind of know you're with like the dude that's a beta kind of.
I don't think so. I love okay, so my dude now, he's
short.
He's short.
But he's taller than you, so it's fine. Yeah.
No, no.
Oh, he's your height?
Yeah, we're the same height.
Okay, that's cute.
It is cute, and I love it. Someone was like, how do you feel about that? I'm like, I love walking. I don't mind being in my fucking heels next to him. Why? Because I know you go in a room and he goes in a room with anyone. He's like, I don't care about his height.
Everybody knows him.
Yeah, he's the alpha male. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a status thing. And
yeah,
I'm so happy you're saying this shit too, because there's so many fucking incels that I argue with online. Like they're called black pillars. Like these guys that are just like, oh, if you're not fucking a 6 foot fucking Jack Chad, you can't get pussy. And it's just like, you fucking idiots. Like there's literally guys that are 5'3" and they just have status, and your guy isn't like. He's no bitch, right? Like he gets girls other than you, correct? I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying even before y'all were together, he gets girls easily. Yes, he gets girls easily, guys. And I've been saying this shit for a long time. I wish y'all would fucking understand. They just don't get it. I stand out. Yes, you do. He is the alpha male.
He is.
It's just so funny because it is funny to say it that way, that he's 5'3", but he's the alpha male.
He is.
I get it. I totally understand it though. Adam said, "Quick, assert dominance, flex your muscles for Toby. Flex my muscles. I won't be going to the gym for like 6 months, bro.
And that's another thing. Muscles do not attract me either.
Yeah. Is he a gym guy?
No.
It's because he's alpha, Sergio. Yeah, he is. I get it. So the way that I see alpha, because obviously people argue about this all the time online, is I see it as like um what's the word? It's contextual. So it's like based off of the context of the situation. So like if you go to the club with him
Mhm.
and everybody knows him,
Mhm.
obviously that and he's not just a nobody to them, like he's a special somebody to everybody that he's talking to. He's contextually in that environment an alpha. Or like the guys who buy the bottle or the tables and they're getting like all the super expensive shit, like or like the DJ, he's contextually, like even fucking the photo guy can sometimes be like contextually an alpha because the girls want to be around him and get pictures and shit like that. So it's
Yeah.
like, so like the way I see it is like certain people in certain environments are contextually alpha. Like say when I was running the podcast and I'm at a table with 6 girls, maybe in that moment people were like, oh, he's the leader right now, he's a
Right.
contextual alpha.
Right.
That's the way I see things. So I think that in her head he is a
Yeah,
contextual alpha most of the time because
Yes.
you're around status like situations when his status is higher. I get it. He's like a chihuahua. They can scare away pit bulls. Hey, see,
I don't know who that is, but don't talk about my man, girl, because I do not play when it comes to him.
no, and like so, but and here's the thing, Ash, and I actually argue about this all the time. Is we live in this world, especially online in the manosphere, where everybody thinks that if you go to the gym and you're jacked, that's everything. And like the world I come from, and I'm pretty sure the world from where like her guy comes from, the pistol wins everything. Like
Yeah,
nobody gives a fuck
Yeah,
about your fucking muscles, dude.
I think you were about to when you were like saying like, oh, the guy in the room, like who's like, or something about like it's all about, you said something about being tall and being able to protect you. No, because my dude's always gonna be like strapped.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah. He's always a better protector at the end of the day. Like that's like a big meme in like the gun community is like the big jack dude still goes down with fucking 2 bullets. Like it doesn't fucking make a difference.
But
like,
yeah, I mean, I know what they say, like, oh, like it doesn't make anyone a man behind a gun or anything like that.
I think that's bullshit because the thing is, once we evolved past the point where we had bows and arrows and spears, that's like it doesn't matter. Like
Right.
or like we don't walk around with swords anymore for just in case we got to duel or protect ourselves. We walk around with our pistols. So no, like I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, it's just survival, like survival of the fittest. I don't give a fuck what happens. Like I'm always like, and is anybody who has a kid or has anything to lose understands that life is precious as fuck, and you're gonna do whatever the fuck it takes. Even if I'm gonna go to jail for 50 years, I'm going to fucking be the survivor of the situation.
Right.
Fuck you. Like, do you think that short guys get disrespected more than taller guys? What do you think?
I think so too. I mean, I agree.
Like you see it
because it's like that's the first thing that someone's gonna say to him. Like if they're arguing, like they're gonna call him short. But it's also like yeah, he's short. So fucking what? Like
you're like really quick to defend him on any of those things too.
I will fight a guy for him.
Oh no, don't be that type of girl though.
I had one guy who was like pissed off when he heard that I was like talking to him, and he was like. He like sent me this was like a year ago, and he sent me like a DM saying like talking shit about him, and he was like, can he even like ride the rides or something like that? And I was like, and he
oh, that's fucked up.
And this guy was tall, and I was like, and you're tall and still like you can't get anyone, like like it's a waste.
And that's the best roast though, is that there's definitely tall guys that would be jealous as fuck that like he's getting some and they're not.
Yeah, like I've just been saying, like height is not. I don't think that matters at all.
No. So like, and I think for Hispanic girls it doesn't matter a lot, for one, because usually their fathers are shorter, so they're just kind of used to it. And I also like I've been arguing with these stupid fucking black pill doomers lately, and like every time I bring up something, they're like, it's because you're Mexican and you date Mexican girls and they're like, they don't care about anything. You can be broke in a fucking shoebox and they'll still be with you. And it's just like, dude, no, like, it's not just the Mexican girls, like, you fucking idiot. But like, do you think that because like Hispanic girls maybe like are way better? Like, I think Hispanic girls are obviously the best girls. So like, do you think that they're better? Like they're not as like crazy about crazy expectations, and then also like being a good girlfriend at the same time, like being kind of wifey, I guess. Like, would you say like if you had to tier up like the different girls, you can be a little racist right now about like white girls and black girls, like where would you put Mexicans in that?
As far as like wifey material,
yeah.
I don't know. Wifey material. I think Mexican girls, Latin girls will be at top. I just
number one
because like cooking, cleaning,
They're the best. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
care what anyone
also
says.
you get like, I don't know if this is true, but how they always say like, oh, all like Mexican girls, Latin girls, whatever, all Latinas are like toxic. It's just fun being with us.
Yeah, no. Like, and you're supposed to always be having emotional like what's it called? You're supposed to always riling them up, so it makes it easier. It makes it fun. And I think the toxicness comes from like actually the girls liking the guy.
Hmm.
Like, a lot of relationships, like these bitches don't like their dudes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Like
they're
they
all,
genuinely don't like them.
yeah,
And we talk about this all the time on the show, and a lot of us can't relate to it because we're like, what the fuck? Like, especially in the Hispanic culture, we're like, what the fuck? Like, we're crazy for our people. Like, and I really do think that you have genuine desire usually for who you're with, so that makes you kind of crazy when
yeah.
you're. I think anybody who's actually in love is a little crazy. Like that's
Oh
normal.
no,
That's okay.
for a
There's nothing
fact.
wrong with it.
But I think I'm like, I think I'm just truly crazy though. Like,
Oh no.
yeah,
Since I've known you, you've always been crazy to me though. Like since like I first met you at Hooters and
yeah,
like when we would because we've always bullshit about your relationships and stuff, and
yeah,
you've always been fucking crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so it's not like you like
yeah,
turned into this.
exactly.
You were like, because I think I met you when you were probably 19 or 20. Like I
Yeah,
think it
when
was
I was
before
like
you were
with my
21.
ex, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like when he went to Mexico and shit. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. That was such a long time
Yeah,
ago.
and I tell my like dude now, I'm like, don't be flattered. Like, don't think that I'm like just like crazy. Like, I love him. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm just crazy to begin with. So it's like this is nothing new.
This is normal. Yes, but I mean it depends your status. Joe Rogan, Mark Wahlberg are short, but you would never make fun of them
Yeah, exactly,
for real, man.
exactly.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. I had you. I figured Mark Wahlberg is jacked as fuck for real, dude. Have y'all seen Mark Wahlberg in the song that he made? Did you know Mark Wahlberg? What used to be a musician?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What was it? Marky Mark
yeah.
and the something bunch or Marky Mark and something. Dude, that song is lit too. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the best song ever. 56 Eddie. Is that supposed to be Eddie Murphy? Was another short who I didn't know Eddie Murphy was short.
He doesn't look short.
Yeah, Audie Murphy. You typed it wrong twice, bro. Was another short man who was respected by everyone for sure. Toby is the alpha. Yeah,
Oh.
Toby scares me. Not gonna lie.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, like yeah, I'm really scared. Try that in a small town. It's funny that everyone is jumping on the Latina train now, but I've been on it for years now. Choo choo. Yeah, I
Choo
mean
choo is probably not the best hashtag to use because people might think like running like
a train.
yeah, that's just that's
Yeah, Hispanic girls don't do that, bro. I'm just kidding. They definitely some of them are bad. Whenever it comes to dating out here, do you think some of your friends are like do you have any friends that you categorize as like super thought friends, like they're just sleeping around all the time, and then you have like your friends that are like kind of not, and then is there girls in the middle? Like how do you categorize your friends in that aspect?
um okay. I don't think any of my friends are. I don't think I have any hoe friends.
Like no super thought friends.
No, like I don't have no.
Definitely none that like sell their body or anything.
Absolutely not.
That would be what I would consider like a super hoe. If
Like
she's like selling her shit.
no, no. Mm-mm. I have my like I have girlfriends who I just feel like that topic is just so like it's just
Because
such a,
they all hoes. Come
no,
on,
they're
Toby.
not hoes, but I
But
just
they be sleeping around. Come on, you know it.
what do you mean sleeping around?
Well, they get around like they like they're trying to get
But
different dudes.
I bet like today nowadays like sleeping I don't know it's like so normalized so
Like how long have you been with your dude?
like it's going on 3 years.
Yeah. Okay. And like I've been with my girl going on for like almost 4 years now. So it's like that like is a long time. Like,
Hmm.
and I'm sure you have some friends where just this year they might have had like 10 different guys. And like it like I know you mean it's like normalized, but even for you that's not normal. You feel
No,
me?
okay.
Because you've been in a relationship for 3 years.
But yeah, I mean, I guess just because I know them.
And like, do you think that they might just be going through like the hoe phase, as it says? Just like how like
I
maybe
think they're
before
just
your
I
relationships
think
you,
they're
you go
just
through a phase.
playing the field.
Do you think that like
I don't think it's okay to sleep with two people at once. I don't think that's okay.
like because
At
that's
the,
basically having a train ran on you?
I just
So it's like two
I think
dudes at
that's
once.
just nasty and there's just too much shit out
What
here.
if it's a girl?
Yeah, I
Like two girls and one guy?
wait, we talking about threesomes?
Well, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No,
You
I'm
said
saying like if you're like dating, you're single or whatever, or even if you're with somebody and you're like you have like your partner and you're sleeping around with other people, I think that's like gross.
No, like two people at once.
Yeah, just one person. I feel like if you're gonna be talking to multiple people, okay, have your person that you have sex with, right? But like, and then if you're like, if you like talking to other people, like that's it. That's all they're there for, just talking. But I just feel like always having sex with one person is like. So I don't know.
How soon should couples move in together today, you think?
How soon?
Yeah. Like how many years into a relationship should somebody, or should they always get married before they move in together?
No, I don't. Is marriage even a thing? Does marriage like for real even happen?
What do you mean? You're with your boyfriend because I'm sure that you're like have a discussion with him that you want to be married at a certain point.
Hood dudes don't marry girls.
So like you just expect him to just
I don't
never...
ever see him getting down on his knee and asking me to marry him. No.
You don't think that there's any shot in hell, like if you leverage yourself, if you're like, yo, I really, really want to be married,
Oh,
and you like, and you really, really like talk about it all the time,
maybe
and make it a big deal,
maybe,
or
yeah.
or would you just like kind of hype yourself up for nothing?
I mean, he may, yeah. I just don't see him doing like the traditional way, like getting on like a knee and doing it. He might be like, okay, yeah, like let's get married, like type of thing.
Would you be cool if he asked you to get married, but he didn't get down on one knee?
Yeah, what's that ring looking like?
Yeah, that's all you care about is the ring.
Yeah, like, what's my ring looking like? Yeah.
Would you be okay with getting married if he said that he's gonna be with you forever, but part of everything is that
What?
he's going to like he's not having a relationship with other girls, but he might have sex with another girl, once every 10 years or something, or 5 years. Like just because he needs to satisfy maybe an urge. Obviously,
I don't know.
No.
Look, like I said, like I was telling you this before. I'm not naive. I know men cheat. I know what's gonna happen. Don't tell me about it. It better not get back to me. I don't need to hear about it. And you like, I better feel like always at all times like I'm the only girl, And I'm like, that doesn't mean like I'm okay with cheating. I'm just saying like,
you better not fuck up.
Yeah, like
and I find out.
I don't want to hear about it. Like I don't want to hear about it. And
but obviously, we all know girls forgive men over that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you did that to him, he would never forgive you.
Exactly, and I don't understand that.
That's the world we live in, man.
That's just so fucked.
And I bet that you could do all types of fun stuff, without, like you could go on a fucking on a yacht if you went to Miami, and I bet like guys can't do that.
No, they can't. They're the ones paying for it. We're getting invited.
So like that's the benefit you get, and that's the benefit that he gets.
I guess.
Toby scares me. Wait, oh, no, I need to catch up. All right, catch y'all later. Toby, you're the shit. Beautiful girl and fun guest. Yeah, she's awesome. No, Ashley's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
What the fuck was that?
It's MySpace page.
Let me get your hoe friend's MySpace page.
What era are you living in?
He's just trolling, man. Girls are usually monogamous with one guy at a time. Yeah, they don't want all the fucking options, man. They don't. Whenever it comes to your friends' relationships, what's like the biggest problem that you see? I don't want you to like sit here and just talk about yourself the whole time and like put your shit on blast. So like, what's like a big issue you see in like other people's relationships? It might even be yours, but just speak from their perspective that it's not yours.
Well, one, hoes.
Hoes just be like sliding, like coming for your guys all the time, or like coming for your friends' guys.
Yeah, like these hoes, like they don't know their fucking place. They don't. They don't.
Are you the type where you would fight for your dude?
Yeah.
1,000%.
You know how Cardi B says like I fight over dick. I most definitely will. If I love the person, I'm not just gonna go. And this is another thing. I don't fight. I'm not going to just sit there and fight a girl because like, oh, I found out like my man's talking to you, because that's going to make me look stupid. Now, if I see that my man is like not disrespecting me and he's telling you to back off and you're still like not knowing your, like, yeah, like, bitch, I will like,
yeah, I
will fight you. I will like, I don't even say fight. Like I will like hurt you for real.
What's another big issue in all those relationships?
I think another big deal like these days is just like money too. Like, oh, if he's not,
especially right now because the economy's bad, so everybody's doing bad.
Well, not even that, but like, they'll have a good guy, but because like he's not spending this amount or he's not doing these absurd like things, Oh,
like gifts or like
yeah.
vacations, like stuff like
Just
that.
stuff like that, like always, and he could be a really great guy taking care of them like in different types of ways, and like
And
occasionally,
look nice
yeah,
too.
and occasionally spoiling them, but because like I said, it goes back to you see like videos of like celebrities getting like 10K at a time, like, or like these like iced out necklaces and stuff like that, but like so they're like, oh, like this other dude can do this for me and blah blah blah, so they kind of.
Do you think it's like the girls being like always leaving the door open to those type of guys that can give them that lifestyle that like fucks it up? Like basically
Yeah.
like do you think some girl would be way more loyal to her guy if she like went through and blocked all the guys that could give her a really good lifestyle? Like other than so then she never looks at their stories and sees them doing fun stuff or doing anything.
It's like, but why do you even have to do that though? I don't know. Like it shouldn't even be that hard. At that point, just be single and, like I said, play the field and get what it is that you want.
Yeah, which is just dick today.
No, they want gifts, they want purses, they want
Free vacations,
they
like
want
all the
shit
fun
like that
stuff.
because they want to be.
Dubai.
Yeah, they want to be on Instagram, like showing it off and like showing like, oh, I'm living this life, this type of life.
Do you think it's better to like go and like I guess if you can leverage an experience with a guy like a vacation or anything like that, it's best to go do those things because whenever you go to those places and you get the videos and you get the pictures and you post that, do you think like you like basically it's like a loop? Like if you go and do that with one dude and like you get the really good photos, you post it on your thing, you might be able to acquire more guys that are into those type of things, which then gets you even more vacations and more fun stuff.
I feel like that, yeah. Like
because there's some girls, it's like once they start doing it, they start doing it a lot, and they'll just start fucking traveling everywhere and getting all these fucking. But it's like we know you ain't paying for any of this fucking.
No,
shit.
for sure, right.
Do you have any friends that are like crazy travelers? Like I'm talking like every month or two, they're always traveling.
Yes,
I see that shit all the time, man.
Yes,
I hate that shit.
And
I'm so jealous.
And they're always there. It's always with a different group of guys.
Yeah, man. I'm so fucking jealous, man. That shit makes me mad. That's the one thing that I'm jealous about. I come from the time when there was only one rapper named Nas. 5'6". Kim Kardashian definitely started that whole trend for women. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't remember what we were talking about, but she definitely started, many trends for women. Who was like the most influential person to you whenever you were young? Because you said you're like 27 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do you think over the last 10 years, since you're like 17 to like now, who like influenced you the most?
Influenced me? I definitely like growing up. I love Britney Spears, but she didn't influence me.
How are you a Britney Spears era? Like, that's crazy. I feel like I'm so much older than you. Like, I'm 6 years older than you. That was my era. I guess it wasn't that bad. I guess she was down to that age group.
I don't know who I would say influenced me.
I mean, Kim K. What's her sister's name?
Kylie.
Fucking, yeah.
No, they didn't influence me.
Come on.
I promise you. I've never watched the Kardashians.
Who I remember you used to be into 6ix9ine. You used to like 6ix9ine.
No, please don't.
Oh god, she was the biggest 6ix9ine fan. Huge 6ix9ine.
And now
fan.
he's just such a goofball. Like I can't.
You regret that?
I don't even like talk about it. I remember one.
I'm so happy that I just
like
called you out on this.
4 years ago, I think 3 years ago maybe, and like, it was like he was like one of the bartenders at 303, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and I forgot what like bar it was. Like I said, this was a few years ago, and he was like, Toby, and he played a 6ix9ine song, and I was like, just please don't. Like he was like, this used to be your shit. I'm like, no, like it never was.
That's so funny, man.
So embarrassing.
So like honestly, who like what rappers DMs have you slid into? Have you slid into any guys DMs before?
Drake's.
How many messages have you sent to him? Can you please show me?
Oh, I've unsent it.
You've been sent it? Don't do that.
I've unsent them because listen.
Why would you unsend it,
because
though?
I honestly, in my head, I truly believe that one day I have a chance of meeting him. Are they arguing? Are they arguing? Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering what that noise was. I was like, what the fuck is that? They're about to kill each other. They're so funny.
But yeah, I truly feel like one day I have a good chance of meeting him. So I can't meet him, and then I'm like, he's gonna ask for my Instagram, and he's gonna see I have all these messages.
But he might respond if you left the message there.
No, it's okay. I'll meet him one day, and it won't be through DMs. It will be in person.
But what if he has a small dick?
Well, now we know that he doesn't. But
how do you know? Have you seen the video?
No, but I saw all the memes.
Yeah.
And like a couple of my friends were texting me about it. But yeah, Drake is probably like, the only one I've ever slid in. But I also too find it like silly because I'm like, really, I don't want to be a fangirl over.
I mean, it's Drake.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why it's like acceptable.
No, like yeah, I really think that that's one of those things that might be excusable because it's Drake. They ain't paying for nothing.
Sad.
I'm guessing Trina influenced her.
No, it'd be more of Nicki Minaj.
Stupid. Trina is a terrible role model for women. All these female rappers are terrible role models for women. Who do you think is the worst role model rapper right now?
Worse?
Yeah.
Oh, Sexy Red.
Yeah, she be saying some crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
Man. Like,
Sexy Red, or people probably won't know about Suki. Suki with a good coochie.
I've heard, yeah.
She literally rapped about like licking Joe Biden's balls.
Oh no! Like, do you think shit's getting worse? Like,
It
rap music 10 years ago, like women to like now.
It is because like it is so.
Is
bad.
it too much?
It is like.
It's kind of stupid.
I don't want to hear about like my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Like I think that is some stuff that needs to be like just kept
on
to
the low. Yeah.
to your. And why are we singing it out loud in the club? Like, why are we singing "My Booty Hole is Brown"? I don't want to hear that.
I think it's so fucking weird, and it's kind of making the women really ugly that sing that shit. Like whenever like a girl is like singing that stuff, it's like you're really about to lose out on every dude around you just because you did that shit.
Honestly, I don't even think so. I think these dudes like it.
No, I think they're lying to them, man. That's so. Actually, I've seen dudes fucking sing the songs too in the club, so you might be right there.
Yeah.
But I think those guys are losers. Toby, would you leave your man of 4 years for a one night around Drake? If you could if Drake just fucking slid in your DMs right now and said, "Hey girl, I'm gonna fly you out right now to my crib tonight. I want you to stay night with me." And you know your man's probably gonna find. I mean, you're not gonna say anything to him, but he's probably gonna find out.
It's so crazy. So I went to the Drake concert, and I had I was with a friend, and she was like, "Hey, like Drake was having not an after party. It was like something very private at Carbone's." And she was like, "Let's go," like because she knew someone that is in his like entourage, I guess, and so she was like, "We can go." And my dude was like, "Let me know what time you're getting out of the concert. I'm gonna come pick you up." And she was like, "Bitch, this is your one-time chance." But I went home to my man. And I told him, I was like, I could have gone to Carbone's. And he was like, "Why didn't you? Like, it's Drake." And I'm like, "It's okay. Like, I love you." So I wouldn't. And that's being completely honest. I'm that stupid. Like, I'm that stupid. Because if this man was approached by, like, one of his celebrity crushes.
Oh, he's smashing the
second. He is. He's leaving me in a heartbeat. Like, I know he is.
See, but the thing is, he wouldn't leave you, though. He would smash her, and then he'd come back to you.
No, he might leave me.
No, he wouldn't. I'm telling you, guys are super loyal.
Guys,
most guys, like if he's the guy that's the type of guy that's choosing, it means something. I'm telling you, because like it's a totally like it's very stupid to jump ship whenever like you're choosing somebody, I guess. Unless he's settling for you, but I just get the feeling he's not settling for you. Like I get the feeling that like he kind of feels lucky maybe to have you a little bit. Girl, not Nikki.
I love Nikki, but Nikki back then, because she's going like a little crazy.
Yeah, sexy special ed. Yeah, for real. I hate that
Skeet song. Skeet. Yeah.
You should rewatch yourself on mute. I will watch myself. Yeah. Looks like a hot and her gay acquaintance. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm your gay acquaintance tonight. What's up, Toby?
I mean, at that point, it's like
I'm just as gay as you, based Oracle.
Right. Like, what? Let's leave, like, the fake pages in 2023, please, and, like, the lame, like, what? Like,
that's why I've been on fucking Twitter, man. Like, I found, like, a new following on Twitter of way cooler people over there because the Twitter world is, like, based. Like, a bunch of people that are, like, super, like, intellectual, or they try to be intellectual, but they're actually retards still. It's pretty fun. What do you think about social media apps right now? Do you think that there's going to be a new one that's going to come up? Is there any rumors? Like, I know you're around like the cool crowd, so like what's everybody doing right now? Is there a certain dating app? Is there anything that's just cool right now?
Honestly, I don't know.
What's trending other than Drake?
I'm really isolated right now.
What are you going to do for Valentine's Day? What's you and your man's plan?
Well, that was before all the bullshit happened
Oh
between me and
yeah.
him. So
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
My bad.
It's all right.
So yeah. What's your expectations for the rest of the year? You think for 2024?
For with me and him, or just with me in general?
Just you in general, and then just like the world too. Like, what do you think's gonna happen this year?
What do I think's gonna? I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with the world.
You're like, I don't keep up with all that
Right.
politics and all that bullshit. That's too much.
But with me, I don't know. I've had like a couple of like kind of just business opportunities coming up. So
What kind of business opportunities?
so like I got asked to be a ring girl.
That's dope.
But it wouldn't be like, it's not like here like in like Dallas or anything. It's actually like I'd be flying out to like places like Miami or like Vegas for the fights. And
That's
they're not
dope.
like big fights, but I'm hoping like that will just open the door
Some more bigger
you know?
ones, yeah.
And yeah, it's like this person who does like promoing, and she created like this portfolio for me, and she actually was just like that they uploaded my photos, and that a lot of like venues like MGM reached out to like have me be on their promo team for like a few upcoming like pool parties they have thrown like for the summer or something like that. So I mean, she was just like, you could do. She's just like, we had like a little talk. She ran over like the numbers, like what I could be making just doing this.
Yep.
And I'm like
I really need to hook you up with Michael, like my friend in Vegas, Michael Sartain, because he's fucking plugged in, and that's all he does. He runs all those Vegas,
really?
all the Vegas content. He's the one who's like the judge at every one of them. That's like his thing, and like all he does is run charities, and like all they do is need girls like you to be able to go to those things, and it's perfect for any type of like photo ops and stuff. Like that's all it's for. Like he'll help shit. He could get you up to so many followers so fast just because he would get you on certain things out there. Like one trip to Vegas, like for like a few days or a week, you'd end up on all types of podcasts and all types of shit. Like it's crazy.
I saw this one meme and it was like, I can't go viral because I'm the type that will sit there and like argue with 100,000 people, and that's like so true. Like
it's actually a good thing to argue with people, because that's what gets people to look at you. Because if you just say the same shit everybody else says, that's boring. Like nobody likes that. I just got done with this book called Purple Cow, and it's a marketing book, and the whole point of it is like, obviously nobody gives a fuck about a regular cow when you're driving down the road and you've seen 1,000 of them. But if you saw a purple cow, you'd be like, what the fuck? It's a fucking purple cow. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point of the book is like to teach you how to create a purple cow, which is create a product that can go viral. And one of the big things they talk about is like, don't be fucking normal. Be fucking like, it has to be crazy. It has to be fucking something nobody would ever would think of. Like you have to just like, I'm about to actually, like I've already told them about it, so I can say it again, but like I'm going to be dropping like a networking course soon that's for gamer nerds. Like that's the whole point of it, is like, I used to be a gamer nerd. I never had trouble dating. This is what I did. This is what you do. And it's all practical solutions, like 5 hobbies to do to be around women, 5 side gigs that are good around women, like DJing and stuff like that. And then like 5 jobs that put you around a lot of women so they can get calibrated around them, you know?
That's cool.
And but like the whole point of it is that it's a niche. Nobody's done it before. It's a purple cow. And so like but that's how everything works, is you're always trying to just be super unique. So if you're crazy or you say dumb stuff or anything like, or you're arguing with everybody, that's fine. Even if you sound stupid or you're dumb, stand on that shit 10 toes though. And fucking, and everybody will respect you for standing down on your shit. Like even this guy, like I'm gonna debate with this guy next week, Andrew Wilson. He's like a huge debater on YouTube, and he's gonna be on my team this time. But he destroyed me like 6 months ago in a debate. Made me look really fucking stupid. And but I had to stand on my shit, and I had to learn, and like, and he respects me now more because I learned, and I developed more, and I actually took his advice on a lot of things, you know. Donnie said, I get EBT vibes from females that listen to Sexy Red. 1,000%, dude. They're all on it. My friends
listen to her, so they're not EBT vibes.
Maybe they are. We'll see. I would want to meet Lloyd Banks. Who is Lloyd Banks? Am I that stupid and out of the loop? I don't know who that is.
Banks. That's not a rapper, is it?
I really hope that's just somebody that I'm not supposed to know about. 5'6" said, Toby, who are some of your favorite artists?
Female or male, or just both?
Both.
Like I love Drake.
Obviously, yeah. Drake.
Future.
Future's the shit.
Yeah, I love Lil Baby.
Love Lil Baby.
Who else? Who else do I listen to?
You like Gunna?
I do like Gunna. I do.
Sergio Kitchens.
What is that?
That's his real name.
Is it really?
Sergio Kitchens.
That's crazy.
I know, that's the dumbest name in the world.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I love Post Malone. I love Post Malone.
I don't like Post, man.
What?
I'm not a Postie. I'm not. How lonely are people going to be on V-Day? It was pretty bad last year. Yeah, what do you think? Do you have a lot of friends that are going to be lonely this V-Day? where they got some simp that's gonna at least take care of them for
yes,
that time
even
period.
if they don't have
Even the
someone-
ugly girls got a simp.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would,
Don't believe also
shit.
too what you see posted on Instagram, because people will literally go out their way and send themselves some own flowers and be like, "Oh my goodness," you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe shit I see on Instagram. I don't believe people.
That's crazy if a girl would send herself
it
flowers,
happens.
bro.
It happens.
What a loser!
It
What type
happens
of girl
because
does
they have
that?
to maintain this image.
Of guys want me.
Yeah, or like that they have it like that, and it's like,
I don't think. See, what's crazy is like that might attract certain types of guys, but I think the guys that really matter hate that shit, and they're like, that's disgusting. Or like, I don't want a girl that all these other guys want like that. Like honestly, that's what made me
or
feel
like
special
not
about
even
mine.
not even that it's like all these guys want that girl, but like the fact that you're entertaining all of them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
have some like exclusivity to yourself.
Yeah, because a guy doesn't send you flowers for nothing. It's because y'all have gone on at least one date, maybe 2 dates. Like, well, I mean, you're right. You're right. No, I mean, I know you through Hooters, so I know how it is. Like, there's definitely shit. Like, guys would do that.
Yeah,
shit
but
all
if
the
they're
time.
sending
Like,
it to their home address,
okay,
then
yeah. But like, shit, guys sending flowers to their job or like sending cookies and shit. That's fucking normal up there.
Yeah,
Like, that is literally like another day.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing special at all. When I want to get close to women, I open up several windows on my computer and pretend we're talking. Are you talking about pornography? Open up. Yeah, I don't get it, Adam. Your jokes are just too good, man. But what do you think is like gonna be the hardest thing for like other couples this next year, that because you're saying like they're struggling with like other girls coming in and stuff like that. What do you think is like to come? Like, do you think that there's gonna be a lot of breakups this year? Like, do you see yourself like having trouble with your relationship this year, or do you think this is gonna be a good year for everybody's relationships and everybody's gonna be super happy and there's gonna be less cheating and all types of bad stuff?
The cheating won't ever stop.
It's all gonna get bad. It's just gonna keep going.
If it doesn't get bad, it'll stay the same. But I don't think any. I don't know.
If you told your man, I'm gonna stop using my, so like the way that me and my girl work is like she doesn't use her like dating market strategy, which I would say is like posting like herself on Instagram or like on any social medias or anything like that. Like she has one, but it's just the cats and shit on it and stuff. So like she doesn't use her strategy by advertising herself, other than like when she goes to work, she might be advertising herself in a way, but she respects me and she doesn't say anything to any guys, obviously.
Yeah.
But in return, I don't use my strategy, which is like pursuing women, because usually y'all advertise. Like you can post a picture on Instagram and guys might slide in just from that. But guys always are pursuing. So like, do you think that if you told your dude like, hey, and this is just a theoretical, obviously this isn't probably going to happen.
If I stop posting?
Well, if you were like, hey, I don't want no more social medias at all. I want to, like, I'm going to have a TikTok just to watch funny videos and send to my friends, but I'm not going to post on it. But I want you to stop pursuing women completely, since I'm not going to let other men like come towards me, basically. He would never do that? Or you would never want to do that?
I've already done it. I did that with my ex, and I was getting cheated on. So no, I'm not doing that again.
Because the guy then the guy would probably cheat.
Yeah,
so like, would you say then like the social media and everything like that kind of is a solid? That's the funniest cat noise ever. Y'all stop fighting, man. That was the weirdest noise ever. But like, would you say that, so that means that the social media is kind of like a backup plan for just in case things don't go right in a relationship? Because obviously guys can always cheat. There's always other options, you know. He could always fucking stray to another woman. So if he's going to do that, I'm keeping my options open on all these for just in case. Like I got fucking 15 dudes in backup for just in case like you fuck up.
Yeah.
Is that like, would you say that that's kind of accurate? Like that's why like you keep your options open.
That's what social media is, like the number one temptation out there.
Yeah.
You know, you get on there and you see like 5 naked girls right off the bat. Like,
yeah,
it's so everyone is just so easily like, you know, there's so much access to everybody. So
because if there was like a super like attractive dude, I mean, he might be super corny, like, but we're gonna say he's like 6'3". I mean, you don't care about height, but he's just very attractive, like super muscly. I don't know, something nice that you like. But and he gives you everything. Like he wants to fully spoil you and take care of you and just do all that stuff, you know, that like girls talk about how they want. Like, would you take all that, you know, and then sacrifice it? Then, like, and you could tell this guy's not going to cheat. Like, this guy clearly has no other options because he's just such a simp loser. Like,
I've I've literally probably even been approached by someone. who
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah. No, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you've had this
Who's-
option with like 30 dudes probably. Yeah.
who's wanted to probably like give like me whatever it is that I want. And no, like, are you saying like would I leave my man?
No, no, no. I'm saying a theoretical, other different world where you're not even with your dude.
Oh,
Because this guy, I'm saying that because like you're saying basically the reason why you can't give up the social medias and stuff like that is because for just most guys cheat. So you need to have a backup plan for just in case a guy's
oh
gonna cheat.
no, I don't agree. If I told my dude like, hey, I'll delete my social media, and if I knew he was not going to like do me,
If you could actually trust this dude,
Yeah.
because there was some
I
type
would
of way
tell-
that you could
yes,
trust him. Yeah.
bye, peace.
But it's just really hard to find a dude that you would trust like that.
Exactly, because it's just.
I just think
been
there
proven to
is
me.
tons of dorks that are like that though. Like there's tons of dudes that even some of them have money, like they make six figures and shit,
Yeah,
and they'll take care of you, do all that shit, but they're kind of dorky, like they're kind of
and so that's
losers. You
so
know?
yeah, like I said, I've already probably been approached by somebody like that, and I can't do it. I don't care how much you're offering me. I don't care what like fairy tale you're gonna give me. If I'm not attracted to you, if there's just no physical attraction, I can't do it.
Well, we're gonna say there's physical, but yeah, physical attraction's like tied to the whole emotion, like the vibe.
Yes,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you don't vibe, then you just don't fucking vibe. Wait, did I read this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already read that. But no, I'm probably gonna close it up, guys. It's getting late over here. I know she has to run and do some stuff, but no, I really appreciate you for coming though,
Yeah, of
because this is my
course.
first episode where I got to do the little one-on-one thing, guys, that we were talking about. I'm definitely gonna have other girls come on. If Toby ever wants to come back, I'll probably have her come back. Maybe she'll bring a friend because I got just enough room for 3 people.
Yeah.
If I set the cameras up correctly, so maybe we'll do 3 one time. So what's for dinner tonight? Where are you going to get for dinner tonight?
I'm probably just gonna get some wings.
She's gonna go get some wings, guys. I had my girl made steak and like beans and rice, like a whole Mexican little food thingy.
Aw,
So yeah.
she's such a good girlfriend.
Oh yeah, like she usually brings it to me on stream and I get to show it off to everybody.
Aw.
But I didn't get. I started late today, so I didn't get to. No, thank you, dude. I appreciate that, Adam. PCE. No, I really appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you, Donnie, for coming on too, bro. I really appreciate it. You too, Eric. Yeah, dude, steak every night, bro. We're eating steak as much as physically possible. I'm trying, and dude, I'm trying to. I'm starting to notice supplements are so full of shit, man. Like I grow without that shit for sure. Like I feel like the whole supplement industry is a fucking scam now. If you just eat correctly, everything works fine. And I really think that it just all goes back to like steak. It's insane. But yeah, thank y'all guys so much for coming. Thank you, Toby. Shout out to her. Everybody go follow her on Instagram. You know, like y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of the page. No, I think that's it, guys. Oh yeah, I need to tell y'all what we're doing tomorrow. I got the debate with Undead Chronic, the Black Pillar. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna fucking destroy him because he's a retard. Thursday, I don't have the debate with Ash anymore because I'm gonna do that debate with Andrew Wilson next week as my teammate against Ash and Alex from Playing with Fire. And then Friday, guys, I have a debate with the Evolution guy. The Christian who's against Evolution. So I'll be debating for Evolution on Friday. So don't mix those things for the rest of the week, guys. Thank y'all for coming. Agreed. I haven't used any supplements in 2 years. I know, dude. I'm getting on that train right now. I can't wait. But dude, I will talk to all y'all later, guys. Thank y'all so much. Give y'all different camera angles. Say bye. Peace the fuck out. Good night.